Hello and welcome back. Our final match of the night for day one of the Rogue Company Invitational. We have Red Notice and Passion going head to head. And I have some two new casters up here with me. I got Blue and Rome. Welcome to the desk. Welcome back, Blue, and welcome Rome. Before we get started, I just want to say happy birthday to one of our casters.
Yeah, it's Fawn's birthday. Come on,
It is Fawn's birthday.
Yeah,
we
happy birthday,
Fawn. So he's gonna do a lap.
Yeah, he tried to keep it under wraps. You know, he tried to hide it from us, but it slipped through at the end. So,
yep.
You know, props to Fawn. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday in chat.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. Red Notice and Passion. Predictions. Let's hear it.
Man, I'm thinking this is going to be probably the closest match that we've seen all night.
Hold on a second.
Whoa.
I know you're really excited.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to say big congratulations to you in front of everyone watching how much hard work you've had. This is your first LAN.
Yeah.
It's the first Rogue Company LAN. That'll be forever.
Yeah.
You've worked so hard over the last year and 2 months, hosting community tournaments, all of that, and now you're here, man. It all culminated to this. I understand that. That's why I want to say congratulations to you.
I appreciate that, man. It's a lot of hours of work I've been putting into Rogue Company. It's my favorite video game ever created, so hey, why not put that same passion into it? And hey, I've been doing just that, and it's finally paying off. I'm here on the desk and get to cast with you, get to talk about Rogue with you, man. It's awesome, man. I'm living the dream.
Hey, listen, this is a dream for you, man.
Oh, yeah, big time.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Super happy. But when it comes to predictions for this matchup, okay, listen, I'm going to be honest. Like, I know that...
He's ready. He wants to get into it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's ready to go. Give it to him.
Yeah, all that is cool. Yeah, I've accomplished a lot of things. Okay, let's talk about the match, though. You know, so this match right here, Red Notice against Passion, this one is going to be down to the wire. Let me just say, I am predicting a 7-7 map 5. We're going to be here a while, so I hope you guys are ready for it.
All right.
I'm thinking that this match is going to come down to the wire, point blank, period. It's the last match of the night, so why not take it to map 5? Both of these teams are so evenly matched in how they've been playing in this tournament specifically so far. You got Red Notice. They've been playing a little bit lower than their expectations in this tournament. Then you look at the other side, Passion. They've been playing above expectations in this tournament. So now they're going to be meeting up in a place where, honestly, either team can win. Right now, Passion, they're looking super, super hot. Cannibals is looking amazing on any rogue that he's playing. Honestly, this squad is looking extremely scary. Red Notice, you know, they have honestly shown some weak points in this tournament. And I think that if this squad in Passion is going to be able to find those out and really take advantage of those, and they'll be coming out victorious in this matchup.
That's right. You know, there's also the money rounds.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So whoever wins this will be guaranteed $1,000 for their team.
Whew.
That's some pressure right there.
Yeah.
That is some pressure.
Yeah.
You know who it's pressure for?
No.
It's pressure for Candy, man.
Okay.
Do you know how many? You don't know. But
I
you
don't
know.
I might not know.
Candy
Let's
has
hear
gotten third place in 10Ks.
Ooh.
So many times. He's the most winningest
Third place player. Very true, very true. He's got a magnet for that third place spot. And hey, listen, if he's going to be able to win this one, he's going to be right back in there, guaranteed top 3. And hey, at the end of the day, only top 3 get paid. So listen, I mean, honestly, props to him, because this is where it all matters right now. You either go home with a little bit of cash in your pocket, or you get on that plane empty-handed, and we got to see exactly how it's going to play out.
He's gotten second place one time, and that was with Aim Assist Kings. All 3 of his teammates not here. So Candy's the lone survivor of the only time he's gotten second place. But again, you said he's been playing really well in the Rogues. I kind of agree but disagree with that today, right? He's been playing really well with the Rogues and the utility and everything in the kit. But when it comes to winning those gunfights, he's just not able to win them today. I mean, on Saint, he's been losing gunfights, but he stays alive long enough to utilize the drone. He stays alive long enough to get the smokes out, whether it's for the bomb plant or the retake. He stays alive long enough to get some plays off the C4. I mean, you can even go back to the game that stands out to me the most today is that King of the Hill game where he played Dallas on Windward. That was not his best play. I mean, only 4 downs. You need a Dallas to go off in a respawn, because every time he gets a down, he gets his snap back. Every time he gets his snap, you reveal someone. Every time you reveal someone, you know where they're spawning. You can take those spawns. It's much easier to rotate in a respawn game mode if you can see where the enemy is or where they're respawning. Other than that, though, He's been playing great.
I mean, when I saw him play on the Windward, where they went double LMG, they went Anvil and Mac, he was absolutely terrorizing everybody, it seemed. It seemed like nobody could challenge him. He was honestly using that LMG like it was an LMPX or something. It was amazing to watch. And I mean, honestly, coming into this one, we just got to look at the map bans, because certain teams have been playing maps really well, and certain teams have just been not performing on certain maps. We know Vice now is back in the rotation, which is something that players have to get used to. They have played it before in the past, but it hasn't been in previous 10Ks for about the last 10, 11 months. So these players bringing it back into the pool for this specific tournament is very interesting. Some players are showing that they're very strong on it. Other players are showing that they need to have a little reminder of how to play that map. So it's all very interesting how it's going to come down with these map bans, rogue choices. It's going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, both teams are really, really good.
Yeah.
They've got some really good players on both sides. All right, so we just heard the bans, right?
We heard the bans.
Runway, Glitch, Ronin, Fixer. So we got the basic ones, Ronin and Glitch out, and then Runway and Fixer. So they're going to be getting Drew off of that Runway, and then on the other side, they said, hey, no Fixer for you on the other side. Simple as that. We're going to be having no snipers on the map, unless somebody picks Phantom, of course. But hey, who knows? So that might be a little bit of a long shot, especially on this one. But we are going to have Canal's Demolition, baby.
We're going to be throwing it over to Kresnik and Nighty now. We'll see you guys there.
All right, thank you, Millie. This is going to do it for the night. This is going to be an exciting one. We've already talked about it. That both these teams are just on fire right now. Passion looks incredible since the first game that I witnessed. Red Notice. Oh, okay. Okay. Look at that confidence out of that.
He pointed to the screen. That was to me, Nighty.
He was looking right at you.
He's looking right at me.
Absolutely, and he knew it was up. He's giving you all the energy right now.
That's good. I appreciate it, but if anything, keep it internal. I think they got to keep it internalized right now. They got to be looking ahead, or at least looking across the way in that room and focusing on their opponent.
Can you imagine these guys going hard all day long? They've been playing at the top of their game and just having to keep it up at this level, the highest level of Roco you can possibly imagine, going up against the best players in the world at the first Rogue Company LAN, and they're really showing up and showing out. They're showing personality. I love to see that. It's something that has been very much lacking in the online world. Like, we haven't gotten to see too much of their personalities, but now that's all coming out here on the main stage. And this is it. I am so excited to see how Passion is going to be able to make this big run in the elimination. I am... Oh, wait a minute. He was running right off the edge.
Just, choosing where he wants to go. Thinking about it.
Just,
take a little dip, wash things off, wake himself up a little bit. They've been playing for a little while. Splash some water on the face. I think no harm in that as they look to find their angle of approach here. I like the trench locking this area down. No Talon here. Picked up, so we're not going to see any of that slow kind of radar dart leapfrog play. We're going to see teams just trying to deny utility with Trench on the defense and have the Chalk try to play that bomb plant on the offense. Saint for him too, so, maybe not the buff for your Dahlia, but we'll have the Saint to do it. 40 narrowly escaping with his life here. They might chase him with that barbed wire, making him think twice and forcing him to just go back to the default plan.
Cool, hitting every shot that he could, but not going to grab the down. And just watching Cool, he's got his ears tucked into his hat, so he is now known as Warm. And we have got the Trench link off, and we got the Anvil over on the other side. That is pretty much what we've been seeing a lot of on Canal so far today. A lot of Anvil play. Got the Kestrel, and here we go. Joker with the first pick, or I'm sorry, full kill. And now they are going to be in a 3v4 with the bomb down, trying to buy some time, buy as much time as possible here. And here comes the push.
Right side already caught out is Key on the roll back. It's a 2-4-1 trade so far as they finish off 40, but still 2 down on the side of Passion. It's only the Chalk remaining class to run and trying to do what he can, but just can't buy enough time. There's 3 players still standing. They'll get that defuse. And a great start for Red Notice. I was a little bit concerned, didn't get a chance to talk about it, but they'd be coming in cold, obviously. I mean, they lost a while ago. There was a lot of games played between now and then, but even though Passion kind of just played 2 straight, maybe that wear and tear from those games is going to give Red Notice a leg up further in the set.
Well, one thing that really is important at live LANs is to make sure that you're keeping yourself warm just by walking around, talking to your team, getting prepared that way mentally and physically. And that is something that I think that the players were doing on their downtime, was making sure to just walk around, go outside, get some fresh air, and be ready for this matchup because it is so late. They've been here all day. They got in just yesterday, so there's no telling how much sleep they got. So it absolutely is a marathon at the end of the day, and they are running on passion.
Yeah, passion and fumes, I think, so far. We'll see how far they can kind of take it here as Passion looking to set up their offense early. Playing on this right side, potentially caught out by the bouncer. You're going to see that down by Joker. They'll use the Saint drone on that, which I think it's going to hurt later as they're just getting crushed by this utility. Are you kidding? The drone will now be used for an actual pickup here, but Halo drones further in, they smell blood, Alex.
Yep, trying to get some sort of pick off. Bull not going to be able to find anybody. Nashix is able to get some shots in, but Cool is going to manage to stay alive and just hold this angle, getting his 3P off. The pick is in. They're going to be forced to get a rotate here, but it might just be a little bit of a fake. Note, never mind. They're just going to be getting intel. 40's also grabbing it, I think he saw him. There we go. That's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to go in for the fake, and it looks like it might pay off. They might at least have numbers advantage, at least. Like, Joker's going to be by himself for half a second before the rotation can come back in from Drew and the two in mid. And here we go.
I don't think they see Joker. Looking on the right, they don't see him. He's going to force them back, make them take a little bit of damage early, but Class will be able to pull back. And the fake worked out for them. I was going to say, there's no way they get a free sight. I think you can rotate so quickly on canals that you never commit your whole team away unless you obviously know the bomb is planted on the other site, but you never commit everyone away for that. Now the Death Squad is rolling in on the far side of the map. They're controlling this alley all together, just trying to focus fire someone down, and it works. You find one player isolated, you get that kill. Cool's already down, but they might lose Nash in the process with this aggressive push from Class.
Yeah, big kills needed to be grabbed right there, at least 2 from somebody. And we have got Bull, last one up. 3 players are going to be, that's going to be 2 covering while 1 is grabbing the disarm. Drew takes the fight. Oh, a win. That was pretty cool. And you grab some momentum off of that. All of them. I'll take it. Got that money. You heard that cha-ching. Okay. Well, the aim is on, and it looks good, but still 2 rounds in the favor of Drew Whitlock, the 15-year-old prodigy coming in here, his first LAN. Well, actually, I don't know that for a fact. It's first Roco LAN, probably. But I mean, I guess you could say. Do you know?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I'm going to say, not sure. I'm going to assume I hadn't been to many LANs when I was 15. I think we'll roll with it. I think first LAN will be there. And I mean, he has been performing, I think, excellently across the board for it being his first kind of time here. I mean, maybe he was here scrimming last night. I hope not, because people were here till like 4 a.m. from what I was hearing from some other people out there. But people were practicing late. I'm assuming Drew got at least a little bit of time in for that, so a little bit comfortable, but clearly feeling himself here in this setup, and these entries are paying off immediately right now for Passion. Early picks there, catching out Drew trying to fight, and the buff on the Chalk also paying off dividends. That rage just lets him soak all of that damage and get that plant out.
I like how we're talking him up, and he's the first unnecessary pick. just not good timing there, but here we go. The barb is down and causing a lot of issues there in the mid from the lane at the beginning of the lane, and that's going to create a very good opportunity and get Red Notice on the board. Yeah,
they are getting their feet under them there. Cool. Key Class and Bull on Passion in blue, finally getting their first round. Red Notice have been really rolling with it for a bit now, but definitely good to kind of stop that pressure, get their first attacking round. I think attacking on this map, anytime that you get any rounds in, you should be feeling pretty good about that. Obviously, you expect to maybe walk away with 2, but if you can really start getting this up, it's going to be good. I mean, we just saw a 7-0 attacking half. That's not normal. let me just clarify. That's not normal.
Doesn't happen every day,
Does
folks.
not happen every day. Doesn't happen most days. You won't be seeing that very often, but we're going to see something more standard here already. Obviously, already 2 defensive rounds, and advantage definitely in favor of Passion, Red Notice, excuse me, in the red. If it goes long, if it stays close, then I think Passion will be in a decent spot as long as they can keep racking up those offensive rounds.
The Anvil Shield just buying some time and put in a very good spot here. 40 would have been ready for the hop through the window. And he is just going to keep playing that. He's just playing his sound, really, just looking for audio cues. And Chalk with the bomb, trying to pop that rage and go all in here. We are seeing Bull on Saint with the most downs. Like, can we just shout out how good he has been playing all day long? Like, he is so consistent. And to me, he really has been the #1 standout player for the whole land. Like, Cannibals, go off, bud.
I will put a small asterisk on it. 3 of those, I think, were that that post-round clutch when you know the pressure wasn't on necessarily, but I think good play from them so far. And now we'll see. Now that we're in this post-plant situation, we can take a listen in on the Passion comms and see how they're talking about this.
He's resing. Help me. I've drone for you. Nash half, baby, on the left. Stay together. Take a breath. Fight together. Ow! Oh. Nice. 1v1.
Fucking shit. Oh my god.
Danny, you gotta send me the drone when I call it. I droned, baby. It bugged out. Like, we can go back in the VOD and watch it. I clicked drone, I promise.
Bomb neutralized.
On my life, I clicked drone.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, I think they thirsted him anyways, but I definitely droned it. I got the sound cue and everything.
Alright. I can do this thing with
9 eliminations, 7 down.
Alright, let me ask you a question. When y'all are shooting shield, how can they punish you?
they could.
Did Nash
standing.
Did Nash fight you? Did Nash fight you when you guys were shooting shield?
No, 40. It was just when he punched trench, I think, right?
It was a good run.
Nash did do it?
No. It was just he's sitting behind the shield like in cut and just shooting us. Trying to shoot the shield.
I think I'll shoot it again, Loki. Got outer while they're doing this. By yourself.
I'm going to the left.
Your outer's good.
I'm saving my snap this round, Kenny.
Yeah, so we can have it outer.
Good.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, just come snap.
I'll come snap and then rip all the way to A, okay? I'm literally flanking the last second.
Oh, snap.
Snapping.
Hey,
all the way back.
They just backed up.
I'm leaving you. You have a 3v4 over there.
Alright.
Watch out for claymores. There's probably one on elbow.
I already got 2 of them. So that should. He's upgraded. He could have a 3rd. Looking for 1 claymore. You think we do the same thing? Like plant and then wait for them to push up and then we ape? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dahlia's on oil.
Oh, see Anvil?
No.
He's only gonna be there if he has protection. They're probably sitting on each side of Snowflake watching him.
You come like bait the plant or plant?
Flash.
Cash roll. You're chilling. Plant?
I know. He's gonna try to nade in a second.
One's 8 in.
No, drone.
I got you.
No way, man.
They're alive. Come in. Come here.
Yeah,
This ought to slow
Look
him
at key,
down.
look at key.
Where are they?
On me.
There's no flip.
Long. Go forward. Come forward. Dahlia dead. One new. He's one shot. So am I.
Leave alone. What's alone? Take him behind. Behind.
One shot. Literally 1 HP.
How much time do you have?
I just got a fucking ghost hit, bro.
You have to that energy. That is some energy. That's what I like to hear right there. Even popping back off, even when things don't go their way. But let's hear the other side and see how they're doing.
We're beaten.
I literally came from Snowflake with Anvil on the right side. I was trying to get shot down along. I made them bolt one. That's the one question, bro.
Who else has shredder?
Nope. It's just chalk.
I low-key feel like we could go A, plant the bomb for ship, and just chalk, like if we molly the shield and then shoot it, I think we're okay.
Yeah.
You guys want to go A, or you just want to keep trying B?
You can try A. I tried everything.
We have to stay on site, and they're
Yeah,
just gonna
it's
get
fine.
cash roll to nade it.
You can't.
We have 0 tenacity against a fucking, like, quadruple fucking nade column.
Oh no then.
We should be. We're not going A?
No. We have to like find a way to get kills.
Look, this one I'm gonna do this.
Y'all just get rid of shield again.
Yeah, just get rid of shield, and then I'm gonna try to make.
I mean, let's talk about here. We have time. Let's talk about what they're doing. So every round, they back all the way up to pit, so we can't fight them. They wait for the bomb to get planted. After the bomb gets planted, they just push up oil.
I don't
and
even
just fight.
I don't even think they're in it.
You heard? Like that's what they do every single round.
I think they're just playing back now. I think yo, watch out, Claymore.
Nothing for you.
I think we smoke mid and cross to A.
Really? All right, I gotta wrap to you then.
Cooking a nade.
I feel like someone should go to our
I
spawn
wanna
A.
get through that. Or no, or we could try to just kill him if he's staying up there.
I think we just fight better when we post plant. Like after we plant, and they push up. We just need to fight better
We
together.
have so many nades. It's so fucking hard.
I need.
Oh, I can do a mid play. I can get bomb down.
We didn't hear you.
I can do a mid play. I can get bomb
He
down.
pushed up.
Drone.
You wanna pick up a connector?
I burned a trophy.
Alright, I'm fine.
He has no more nades. Bali had no nades. Smoke.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna flank mid. Okay, I'm gonna flank mid.
Pushing. I have your outer.
You see Angel?
Yes, we have anvil.
Okay, where?
He's on snowflake, or on oil. Pushing outer. I got three. They're hurt. They're all one shot. Nash is one shot. Sharp left corner. So is Joker.
One shot.
They're both one shot outer.
That's a fucking camera, bro.
Bro, like.
I need more.
3 people just pushed me. I hit a C4 and got 2 of them one shot.
Yeah, I threw my stun.
Like
I'm
literally
stun.
2 of them are 1 HP.
Sticky.
Play more, bro.
You couldn't swing and help me?
Nah, I'm smoked off.
So cringe.
And I got Kesha ulti too.
Oh, it's literally just like people need to stop dying to util so much. Like I know they have a lot of it, but like, goddamn.
That is what you want to hear at this stage of the tournament. You want to make sure that you are getting in those quick, fast, and a hurry. The calls were great. I mean, that's exactly what you want from a team at this stage in the tournament, because for a second there I was a little worried. It almost seemed like they were whispering into their mics. Yeah. The communication was lacking just a little bit, but yeah, they're definitely alive.
Yeah, but how long that'll last in this round with a scoreline looking like this, that's a tough one to judge here, as they're really struggling to get another round. Again, I did say the map is sided, I think, against them, but a 6-1 half is never what you want to see. But they're pivoting things now. We're seeing an immediate kind of hit over to A, an early rage pop by Class. They already smoked off a defensive angle. I heard the Halo drones go off, and Nash downs the Chalk, force back Class, will get rezzed. Back up in that corner, holding close. Another smoke has to go off, but the bomb's out in the open.
Yeah, it does not. It's tough to play it around that area there, but it's just an easy grab, and it looks like they're going to go for the rotation. There it goes, and they're going to be ready for him, though. Not much time left on the clock. They're going to have to make this one happen quick, fast, and in a hurry. They need to play aggro here. They probably just need to ape as soon as they get to the point. As soon as they're on site, just take some fights and push them right through. Let the bomb go down. What just happened? I think I heard a nade.
Sounded. I heard the beep of a trip mine. I could have been wrong about that, but I think that might have been what it was. Kind of being caught in the rotation by the trench that was being put down. I couldn't quite see it in the camera, but I heard the beep, and I'm pretty sure that's how
open
things
your
went,
eyes,
but
man. You can't go
they're getting
down to a trip mine right there.
We've seen worse today. We've seen worse today from a trip mine. I think we can forgive that one for now, because they got the pickup. They still got the whole team. They got the bomb planted, and they got a down on the Kestrel. They're going to get that res, but again, it's just time being spent doing that and not planning their push to actually move it and defuse this. They're just stacking behind the oil canister on point. I think they're going to try to all flood over at once here, but everyone on Passion is just playing safe.
Honestly, I just would have gone at that point. There was still plenty of time here for them to make a play. As soon as they got that down, just push on in. Cool. Going to get some and just back up, keep his health so that he can fight. And he's going to take it and land. You know, he doesn't land any shots. Rez coming in, and there we go. It is taken care of by the Anvil. I mean, honestly, why not? Like, as soon as they got that great pick, just move in and take over, right? Like, you needed to get aggressive right there and take that fight.
Yeah, they had to move in for something. I think Cool just thought that there was more cover than there was. I think that's really what it was. He didn't want to necessarily burst out and get gunned down when he's the last one, kind of all the team riding on his shoulders. He didn't know the res was happening, right? So if he pushes, yeah, he gets 3, but we don't know that.
Sure.
He doesn't know that. We know that only we
have
know
X-rays.
We have X-rays. He doesn't, so he had to just go off of either the intel he was being fed or his best guess from what they were playing at here. And by the way, a 6-1 half, not what you want to see on the attack, but again, not impossible to repeat. It's Canals.
Well, it's going to take a lot here for Passion to get back into this one. 40 on the chalk. We've got Kestrel, obviously, the absolute warrior of a rogue. Just too darn good. Drew Whitlock going to take over all of that power. See what he's going to be able to do with it. And we've got the link with the Trench. Got a lot of util to use. And then the Kestrel Dallas. I like these comps here. Pretty much what we see throughout all the 10Ks. Very, very predictable at this point. And it's like we always say, or at least I've been saying, is that if you win your veto and you win your ban, if you ban properly, if you know who you're playing against, which they should by now, after a group play, after getting to watch other matches, you know, you should be knowing what the other team's strengths are at this point, and you should be able to make the correct decisions and get those bans off, get the necessary picks. But here we go. Bull going to be running right into Joker and 40, a third right behind. He's got to watch out. Barb goes down. Don't take any more damage than that. There we go. Okay, perfect.
I love that approach. I love that they just walked in, Halo to the one choke that can stop him at 40. Your back's peeking out, bud. You got to get a little bit closer to those boxes, and he's able to do it. He's able to hide for now and buy time, and these APSs are going to be there. The Rage will let him rotate out too, so now back in safety. Halo Droid's wasted on a bomb with no one holding on it, so a great kind of baiting out of utility here. They move that APS up, but that's not going to stop bullets. And when they all start shooting at that bomb, you're not going to be able to survive that no matter how many layers of barbed wire and APS you have in the way.
Imagine a
they
trophy
have to push it.
Just stopping bullets.
I am trying to not right
How
now.
OP would that be?
And I'm trying to think about what options Passion really has. They're going to walk in. Wait, did they not realize he was defusing? They're meat shielding him. They're all the way. They just didn't move.
Why?
They just didn't know. They didn't hear it going off.
Oh no, the blunders come in. We're starting to see the effects of they're just being tired at this point. I mean, good lord. I mean, that's all it should. I mean, where were they? Are they blind? I mean, they were further
back. I think
they saw.
They probably just had something audio in the way. Someone was probably calming over it, and then the one guy walked out, saw it, went, guys,
hello?
You might need to see this. The Reds already lost at that point, that they're not actively moving to stop that here. But A push, it works. If you can catch them off guard, if you can hit that utility before they can make their full rotation, if you can get in, it can work. But you're not going to get in all the time. B is going to be the default for a reason. But still, looking good for the defenders. They, even after kind of losing that, they had to get they got the defuse, obviously, even though I think that could have gone the attacker's way. It's good for the defenders. They have a chance to kind of get moving now that they have probably a gun advantage this first round.
All right, we're seeing a little bit of the same, but over on B side now. Halo drone the mid. Get some barbed wire out of the way, and then just go into the point. Nash going to open this one up with a pick onto Bull. And this is definitely looking good here for attack. They're going to be making their way through, just checking things out, getting the intel necessary. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. They're going to go around the rotation. I like it. Okay. And I don't think anyone had any intel there. They're immediately just going to go in. They've got one, though, pushing behind. And this could be huge.
Oh, that might be a killer if they don't move fast enough. But they're moving pretty quick, but there's so many strong defensive positions you can sit. You can sit behind those crates way back, and they're going to walk right into Cool holding the TMR there. But the aggressive push from Class, it's just too much. But the fight's coming in now. Here's Key from behind. Halo drones on one, downs the other. The Halos finish one off. The last bleeds out, and it's only
1v1.
Still crawling here. It's a 1 versus 1. It's Key. Go over here trying to fight them. 40's going to try to body block. He doesn't get it, Drew! Are you kidding? He had everything, but 40 gave him the intel. That's teamwork. You're down.
Yes.
Crawling, dying teammate is going to be enough to turn the tide.
Wonderful. Use your death cam. That's something that we say in all other shooter titles. Just make sure that you are using that extra bit of information. Hey, and the celebration. Gotta love it. Drew feeling it. And he has been having quite the tournament. He is one of the stories for this land. 15-year-old beast. I mean, and the guy just showing it right there. That was a big play out of the young guy. And, yeah, I mean, he was down in health. I mean, he got shot up to about, I believe it was like 25, 30. And he pops right back out with the comms and wins the fight. God, that was beautiful.
It's a surprise factor, I guess, of a down shock rolling at you.
Right?
Like, oh, God, where'd you come from? And couldn't turn it fast enough, but I think immediately repaid. Cool gets the down.
Every time, man.
The down with the DMR, tosses out that frag, finishes off Drew, even if it does get answered pretty quickly. Not sure if Class is in a position they can actually rush and finish that kill. It looks like they will be able to. And Cool baited in for the res. I think they just waited. I don't know if Class had good info. I think Nash just held and waited for someone to commit for that res.
Yeah, playing very patient, and that really pays off here in a live setting because people do feel a little rushed. Like, if you've ever competed in a live environment, there is a rush factor to it, and that's one of the things you have to fight against if you want to become one of the best and you want to be able to close out tournaments, is just making sure that you're making the right play at the right time, and he was just making sure to hold that corner, get those shots in. Bull, he notices one, puts the trophy down, doesn't want to take too much damage here, doesn't know that 40's putting it down. Chalk going to get out of that way, doesn't take any damage. Bull runs right through. He's getting the cutoff. He was ready for it, but the teammates are there, going to put some shots in. He's going to be able to stay alive, and they're going to back up and bait this one, but it is a 3v2, and time is ticking. They are going to have to make a massive play here. Bull not going to start it off right. He does get the finish off, and the res doesn't come out in time, and there we go. Map number 1, Canals going heavily, I mean heavily, in the favor of Red Notice. I mean, Red Notice just looking good. They look so confident. You heard their comms. They sound extremely good, and Drew performing just, I mean, it's got to be that youth, man. Just being able to, you stay up all night, you don't even go to sleep. I remember I could pull 24-hour gaming sessions, like, consistently, like, just like there were nothing, okay?
I think that's just a youth thing. I never, no matter my age, I couldn't pull that one off.
I mean, I didn't even need caffeine. Like, I was just all natty, baby, all natural, going in and just gaming for weeks at a time. Man, those were good times. Can't do it anymore, though. 33. Yeah, I'd be dead right now if I was those guys. But
to everyone in chat, don't get old. I'll tell you right now,
I don't recommend it. Not a big, no.
And these players have plenty of time until that. I mean, especially Drew. He's reveling in his youth and definitely making most of it right now because he is performing excellently so far in this tournament. Again, a standout player for me from Red Notice. Passion. That's a tough one, I think, to come back from. How some of those rounds went. Some of them could have been close, but just minor mistakes, I think, really holding them back and just being really hard to attack on that map. They had that one round that worked out for them, but it's tough to really mess with the team that was there. And then Red Notice had excellent execution from what I saw in some of their plays. They had set plays to punish Kenny, who was playing inside that mid cut. They had two people waiting in mid. They knew no one else was there. They throw a ton of utility at Bull holding in that. As soon as he runs away, gunned down by 2, and sees the bomb carrier. So when he sees that bomb carrier on the run out, probably feeling like that. He's feeling like that. He's like, I know where the bomb is, but it doesn't matter. It goes the other way. And they just kind of mess with their head. It worked out. I think Red Notice had a lot of things figured out and figured out how to market their team, at least on stream.
There you go. Love the energy that I'm seeing out of these guys. Okay, he's getting serious. Mask comes off, and he is about to get sweaty here. Red Notice looking to close this one out. It was only the first map, though. Don't get too cocky. Like, come on. You got a little ways to go. Stay focused. Start talking about this next map. I'm not seeing enough communication out of these guys right now. I'm seeing some laughs. I'm seeing some happy faces, but I want to see more of planning. Get in the planning stage. You know, who are we banning here? What's going down on the side of the generals? Who's got a plan? Who's running this army right now? Because it just looks like a bunch of y'all partying, man. Quit celebrate. Like, it was only...
There's 2 maps to
it was
go,
only
at
a
least.
map, all right?
If you're going to 3-0, you still have 2 maps to go. You're on both your phones. Like, put them down and start talking
They're already
to the people right
messaging-
next to you.
They're messaging their mom, and they're like, Mom, I did
I've
it.
already made that joke, Alex. You can't do that.
Wait,
I mean,
who made
actually,
that joke?
It's been like a 6. I said someone was on a group text with their family a couple hours ago, but
That
it's
doesn't
practically
count.
been days since then, so that's
Direct
okay.
message to mom is different. It just hits different. Anyways, there we go with... they're getting a little sleepy right there.
Well, I will tell you, I know for a fact, I'm not sure what maps are vetoed. I know for a fact 2 maps that were, though. Because when I was
How do you know?
talking, when I was talking to Drew and Nash a little bit earlier, I was hanging out in the main stage. They said we ban Windward. I'm like, you probably don't need to say that out loud. It's like, yep, it's the only map we ban. We ban Windward every time.
Why would you ever do that?
They just don't like Windward. And I guess if it's the only one they ban, they might as well say it, right? It doesn't change anything to give that one out. So I'm gonna assume
Does it not change
no
anything?
Windward in the pool. If they ban it first every time, no matter what, I don't think so.
Okay.
So if everyone knows, and I know, and they know, and we all know, I'm going to assume there's no Windward coming up, regardless if it's King of the
No
Hill
Windward.
or
Got
if
it.
it is Demolition. So they're going to get rid of it there. But we do know what has been banned. Lancer, Scorch, Vi, and Anvil makes a lot of sense. All those make... They're really good on King of the Hill.
Absolutely.
You're just going to get rid of what you think is going to function the best. But that is notably Mac Dahlia available. So I expect maybe to see that from some of the teams, or maybe just more of a stock standard Kestrel Dallas kind of setup.
No, we'll absolutely see a Mac. Mac has been very, very prevalent here today, and in the recent 10K, seeing a lot from Turtle. Turtle have been so efficient with the Mac picks, and yeah, we're not sure what the map is going to be just yet, but yeah, we can basically say that it's going to be a Mac. I'm going to bet on a Mac. I think that
I don't have the cash on me. I can't bet with you. I'm sorry.
You don't have cash?
No. No, I mean, I
doesn't
didn't know
carry
you were trying to
cash?
do a bet on the mic, but that's all right.
Am I just too old? Am I an old man that carries
we've
money?
already talked about aging once in this break between maps. I don't think we can bring that one back up twice. And
Okay, well, it's
they
settled.
are actually. I got to talk about that. I just saw a G Fuel shaker in their hand, so they are definitely at least trying to get energized.
We're not sponsored by G
I just saw a shaker for an energy drink in his hand, so I know that they are at least trying to
Can't
get
say that
energized.
out
It actually could be another brand for all I know. So.
Somebody needs to rip those
Giving out
brands
free,
off of
getting
there.
free advertising. Yeah, you can probably scratch it off. Either way, they're getting energized. They're drinking something. It's late too, so if they do stay in after this, if they manage to win this, they're going to be up till 2 a.m., 3 a.m. and it's gonna be tough
Why
after
put that? Hey, don't put that evil on us.
No, them. Like at the hotel after.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. The
Yeah,
caffeine would.
caffeine.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe
You
that's
gotta
just
be,
me.
you gotta be smart about it. I mean, you've
You gotta
got
be smart
still
about it.
more
You gotta meter
ahead.
it out as you go through the day.
Right.
If they're using it now, I guess it's an elimination game. It's a last-ditch effort, and we are heading straight to Palace. Map number 2 will
Love
be
it.
that. So, King of the Hill Palace. I do like watching this map in Koth. I think we might still see that map. But we could see some other stuff. I feel like this one, to me, it just screams more flexible than some others. I think.
Yeah.
With what's been banned, we might have to go a little off the beaten path, or just stick with
Said
almost the
Anvil
demo
was
meta.
banned? Anvil was banned?
Yeah.
Yeah, Anvil's been used so much. A lot
good.
more than I thought it was. It gets those cutoffs so well. Like, honestly, if you only have to defend 3 positions instead of 4.
Thanks, Mac.
That's just the way it is. And there we go. We got at least, we've got 2 Macs. Beautiful. Dallas, obviously.
2 mirrors.
Kestrel, obviously. And the Fixer. Okay. The Terminator coming in.
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy to see Drew on the Fixer. I want to see some sniper duels happen between Cool and Drew. I think Cool and Drew standing against each other. I know it's King of the Hill.
Yes.
I gotta see it. I need that in my life, and I'm hoping that
We got it.
we'll be getting that right now. Maybe they just both roll out with DMR and we don't get anything. That could be possible, but we just had a lot of things.
Hey, that's us. Anyways.
It was me for a second. I stopped to let myself talk.
My prediction is that they might not have 1 or maybe 2 times where they face off head-to-head in sniper duels. We just haven't gotten lucky as far as King of the Hill is concerned. Demo, yes,
DMR.
but yeah, it's just the way it is.
As it should be. It's the right move. I'm just sad about it.
Yeah. Is what it is. So here we go. We're going to have game number 2 in the second round of our elimination bracket, the last match of the night. Get hyped. Make sure you're sharing on socials. Let everyone know this is going down. $7,000 goes to the first place team at this event. I mean, it's a 10K, and that's a lot of money going towards the winner, and they're still fighting for their lives. This is to guarantee top 3 to get the money. And opening this one up, we've got Key with the grenade onto Nash, and he's going to also take down Joker. I'm liking this opening already.
Yeah, very good gunplay by them, and now walking into Drew, and the respawns are coming in as Drew downs to both end themselves, but Nash and Drew, I don't think you fight A. The scrap time on A, I don't necessarily know if it's worth it. Maybe you just set up for B, especially because they don't know this, but look at those spawns. They have to know the spawns are at least good here, and it might not be worth contesting. Just set up for B. They're all locked in that area. Looks like Joker likely making a move, either control spawns or immediately shift in the direction of the next one. But still trying to hold it. 40 is, I think, in a good spot for it already. Drew is just so lethal right now with this Mamba in the middle here. Just staying alive, waiting for the hill to go active to see if it changes his respawn when he goes down.
Bull going to get the opening pick. Something that we have seen a lot today. Cannibals. You know, it took me a long...
Joker!
Oh! Joker not going to be sneaky enough, but he does get the drones off in time. The reveal coming in on 40. Cool is going to sniff him out. Light bomb goes off, and that's going to buy him just a little bit of time. He did blind 1. I think that was cool that he did grab. Bull going in, trying to get that finish off, but that was a bait. And 40 did a great job of just reeling that one in. Joker going to try to get some shots off. Stimpack comes out. Going to get the dink off, but he is getting double teamed. He doesn't care. Joker's still hanging in there, and he is going to land the shots, almost taking down Bull as well. They are getting some good time out of this one. 20 seconds remaining before the rotation needs to come out.
And when you're not pre-firing that Mac, if he has got the advantage on you, you're not stopping him, even if your teammate's there. Just getting that regen, so tough to take down if he's able to kind of snowball it a bit. But we're seeing a closer game, I think, after giving up all that time, having a really strong hold on Hill B. Red Notice now trying to set up for C. This one could be chaotic. It could be contested quite a bit. It's currently contested right now. You can see 40, and couldn't see exactly who that was when he turned away. It looks like it's Bull. Now Class kind of toe tapping on the side of it, maybe caught out, but no one really here to help 40. 40 kind of alone on an island and just going to start needing his team to help him because they are methodically taking away any direction for him to walk.
He didn't want to peek at all right there. Oh, got him in the ankles, and he's going to be listening to his teammate.
That's his Achilles. He's out for the rest of the season.
He's gone. Yeah, Class. Sorry, bud. Going to take that fight. Good team shot. I like it. And they're going to hold this one almost the entire way. Get the full 30 from that one, and I think they're just going to let it go over on the other side. Good shots being landed by Drew to get ready for this next setup. The headshot comes in, and he takes that trade. Liking what I'm seeing from Drew, just making sure to keep that aggression, buy his team some time, and to keep those numbers. Great accuracy. Good Lord. Joker shooting great, Drew shooting great. These boys are on top of their game right now. Much more even game.
Yeah, between both of them, they're staying very contested here, and they got to keep these angles kind of covered with the way that they're playing it up top here. Drew pops those goggles, but can't see anything with them, even with this. But with the chaotic situation they have here, I want to go into their comms here and see how they're feeling. They have the advantage right now. How are they trying to keep themselves on top?
Let's hear what Red Notice has got to say.
Go. I don't see him. Behind me. I got one. I'm flanking.
On the roof on me.
76.
I'm flanking.
Bottom right.
I killed him on the bottom. I traded. On the roof,
Yo,
maybe.
One's one shot right here.
Behind me.
Right here.
One's one shot on me.
We're all dead. They're all right here.
I'm chilling. I have this Dallas held. Dallas pit.
Smoking bottom left.
What the fuck? What? My game just auto-mantled. Like,
Kill this guy mid, Joker.
there's one pit.
No, two right here.
One dead.
Let's go!
Get on hill.
I got it.
Shit.
Let's go.
Get the fuck out of here. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Yo, come on, baby. Shmooky. Shmooky.
I'm pulling out.
Yeah, don't look at my downs.
Okay. Got it.
Chill out.
Hey. I'm gonna do it and look over 40.
Come on, nigga.
We're gonna have to. We're gonna. Excuse me. We're gonna have to wash his mouth out with soap. Okay. After that, you are too young.
You know, I think the
to
cams
use
are a
that
little out
language,
of
sir.
sync. I'm not sure if that was him saying that or not, but yeah, I think his grandparents are in the audience, aren't they? Did they go home by now? I mean,
I think you guys saw them in the hall, though. They're not in the actual room, so.
Which is worse because that means they can hear the comms when they were playing over them on the
that is
broadcast.
worse.
Yeah.
Boy. Well, hey, they had to learn sometime. I'm sure they've heard worse in his bedroom, but anyways, let's go on with the other side of Passion and see what they are going to be saying. And I'm sure it's a lot after that one. Cool is going to be landing the shot. Okay, here we go.
I got 2. Left. I'm on site.
3. Help him. I'm fucking stemming.
They might slip. They slip.
Yeah, this one defense.
That means there's someone
They
back.
did. There's 2. You need to flood the left. Someone's close right here.
Ash is watching the right.
Oh, nice.
3v3 or 3v3 on site while I'm getting this 20. 3v3.
In the back. Back right.
Back left. You guys could just push tight. Fuck the kid in the back. Fuck the kid in the back. Push
Joker's
tight.
here. Joker's here. I need help.
Drew on the site.
Yo, Joker's right here. Drew on me.
There's one on me on old.
No. Picture in the back. Wait. It's one side, I think.
Fucking idiot.
Red
bro.
ping.
What are
Fix
you
on ping. Red ping. Direct line. Red ping. Fix me. I'm gonna flank the right. I'm one shot.
Picture 1 HP. He's fucking slave train, bro. Corniest perk in the game.
Behind us. Another one right side, bro. Such unfortunate timing.
And that's the type of energy I like to hear. Every now and then, you know, you start to just feel things out with your team and things start to click, and here we go. They're tied up and they're back into it. Red Notice versus Passion. And Passion are going to try to make things happen here with the rotation. They're going down. That's no bueno there. They're just going to have to reset off of their spawn at this point. Early rotation coming out, though. Cool. Going to be checking out the roof. Nothing. And they're all set up.
I think that he's just trying to maybe watch spawns here, and now actually Bull in such a good spot catches both players trying to rotate off the roof. So now if there was any chance for support for Joker, it's pretty much gone now. 40 did make it over, but again, down in the pit, has to take another angle. It'll be tough for them to contest this one. I think this hill I would probably lean towards Passion with the way that they're holding it. Obviously, now that they've gotten a pick on someone who is contesting, they have to deny some of these angles, but they have so much to spend here. 40 somehow avoids that bounce nade. I think it just went past an obstacle on the map. And they're just going to contest this forever. No one's really willing to push, and they're just going to fight off of it to maybe have a better chance come D-Hill or try to go for a push here. But Class is running in. Class downs too. Class is going to start taking up time.
And it was the Bull flank. He came in, he got right up behind him, and it was perfect timing. He waited until the very last second. Class pushed. As soon as Bull was getting shots, they tried to turn, and as soon as they did so, Class was able to get the rest off, and finally they're getting some time here. But this still is a super close game. Oh my God. Class is shooting out of this world right now. Absolute beams coming out of the maw. And we've got Joker trying to get some contest off, getting some shots into Key. Key is going to be forced to back down, and oh my God, the absolute laser beam from Cool to be able to grab one pick before this rotation, and now the fight for the hill comes in. Drew jumping in. Key grabs one, Bull grabs another.
The entry from Drew was great, and actually might give him a chance here. The light bomb does go off in time, and is able to find the Mac. He's going to just disengage here, play off his regen. I think he has to, and now as respawners coming in, his teammates are cleaning up players on the other side of the map, and he'll make it to the roof too. Force the Dallas to rotate, play it around Drew, rotating back in, and suddenly they're ticking back up, and they have a strong position. Candy tried to chase, and now he's stuck off point on the high ground.
I like this positioning right now, trying to hold this one. 40 too much right there. You swung a little too much, buddy. Was not ready to take that fight. Immediately got down by Drew. Drew just coming in. The shots are good, and everybody goes down. 20 seconds to go. They only have to hold off one push, and they'll be able to take this round and tie it up.
The thing is, this game is close enough right now where this last fight could decide it. I mean, there has to be one more. I think there's going to be one more fight after it, but this is still an absolutely winnable game. It's not. We're not saying if a miracle happens, Red Notice. No, they can get in here and have one decent hold. They just have to actually break in. They find someone in the open. They roll down. Nash finishes one off, but it looks like things are all coming up. Passion right now. As soon as this mat goes down.
Yep.
At the end, and the fixer. Didn't see Drew crawling over there, but they surely did. They cleaned him up. And that brings us to a final round on this Palace King of the Hill.
Yeah, they had height. First of all, they had height advantage. They had great positioning. They had really good looks on all lanes. They've got early information easily because a lot of those long-range lanes and those lines of sight that they had from the roof easily had them ready. They knew the numbers advantage they had on what corners. A very, very easy one to hold there on the final one. That was an absolute must-win to be able to take that round. So it was a really tough push, and now we are going into the third round. The first map, very one-sided. This one, not so much. This is an absolute slobber knocker going back and forth. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Class so far has just been beaming. Let's see what he's going to be able to do here. Trophy goes down. It is taken out immediately. Light bomb is put up. Cool. Looks like he's got like 1 health up there. I think he does go down. And there's just so much carnage happening around Class. Class finally is trying to get some shots in and get involved, but it is too late. Drew sniffs him out, takes him down, and the first points are going to go in the favor of Passion. Drew, though, is going to be winning all of his fights that we're catching here on the main screen. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of him. He is just showing out at one of his first tournaments here. Drew going to take this, gets a nice dink in, but it is not enough. And the objective still being held. 9 seconds until rotation coming out. And the moves are going to be made. Joker looking around, trying to get some intel off. Bull is going to sniff him out. I'm not sure if he got to see all 3, though. He's going to tell his team they're all stacked here. 3 stacked on here, and it must have, because the Fixer laying down the shots. Joker and Drew should go down. Your Bull is just going to bull right through. Keys there, and they're going to take him out no problem, and that is how Rogue Company works right there. You get the right intel, you put the right utilities out, and you're going to get rewarded.
And Cool also did a metric ton of damage. I mean, he did so much on them. They all cleaned up. He had a perfect angle across the map. Hitting all those shots at that distance, not the easiest thing in the world, but softened them all up for the rest of his team to go in and clean up on. It's Drew trying to make his way in. They saw them there, the light bomb, the flash, maybe getting them as one's down from the C4 from Cool, and now everything's coming up. Passion so far in this fight. Joker can't even win that one against Bull, forced to disengage, and I think Red Notice might have to just think about C, and that's a tough one to be thinking about this early. You don't get a lot of time on C usually, but they're already there. They're already set up. Maybe trying to push them out. You can see Bull forced to run away as they just try to get a little bit of time here, but cannot make it happen yet.
Yeah, this is going to be a very important hold right now. If Red Notice wants to get back into this one, they are going to need to grab this. Otherwise, it is going to be very, very difficult to come back. They are going to get some good shots in. Joker is going to try to get around here, getting the call out that Drew is up top. He's not going to be able to get the right angle off. Drew walks right into it. The shots aren't hit, though. Oh, finally. Okay. Bull hunts him down, grabs it. The snap goes off. Going to get some intel, gets back to the positioning that he needs to be, and trying to get some good shots across the map as well. He's got good intel, though, being able to spot out 2 in the smoke, and he is there to help out his team if he needs. 40 walks right into a barrage of shots, and he's going to be able to pick it up. God, Cannibals, you are playing so well today. I'm just loving every single play he has been making. Great shots being landed. Cool's going to grab that pick. Class, he is here, and they are looking to close this one out. 13 seconds left in this hill, and they are going to try to make the move right here. Are they going to zip line? No, that'd probably be a little
too risky.
Yeah, way too risky. Way too risky.
Especially with the D control that they already have on Red Notice. I mean, they gave up the rest of the scrap time on C. They're already going to be there racking up the time, as you can see it going up, and Joker with the flank, as you called it out. He had an excellent timing there, stopping the setup that they're having. I'm going to guarantee that's at least 15 more ticks minimum in their pocket here. And I think Canny's positioning going to be huge here. Finds Nash, gets him low. They know he's here, though, and everyone, by the way, happens to be holding there. It baits them. them into that frag nade, but still, everyone stays alive and they'll continue to count up this time. There's only 51 seconds left in the second map of this elimination bracket round 2 game. This light bomb will slow them down even more unless they shoot it from their angle, but it looks like they're just gonna wait it out. Cool peeking for it, giving some info to 40. But this score is getting pretty close to even, and Cool might be opening the door, but it's evened out by Joker.
Huge picks, huge picks. Bull's not going to go down.
Huge angle.
Oh, that's huge. 40 trying to hold it down. Like, no,
Had to reload.
Classic got that one. This is an absolute must-win push for both teams. Drew comes up behind. He's got to win this one. Oh, it's going to be a trade. 15 seconds. Still a fight here. Still a chance for both. Bull trying to make moves here. Nashix has got the cross, though, and he's going to cancel it out. The snap comes in, and the intel is out. The shots are being landed, and that is possibly going to do it. And they hold it. Oh, my God. Look at the pop-off. Look at the pop-off. Red Notice. They are going to be able to take that one, game number 2, and be up 2-0 here in the second round of the elimination bracket. They are, I mean, if I just looked at the two teams, like obviously they're celebrating, but hearing their comms and just looking at their default faces, they are in a totally different state of mind right now. They are just popping up. Mama did it. Mama took game 2. Yeah, Mom. It lights up. It lights up. Look at the muscles.
I would like someone on Twitch chat or on Twitter to dub everything that he's doing right now with your own caption of choice, please.
Actually, that's good. I like that.
That's a good idea, right? Yeah. If you guys want to watch that back, you know, maybe do some lip reading. Tell us what you think he's saying. Post it.
Clip that. If you're in the chat, if
you want to come up with a hashtag, feel free. Yeah. I'm sure they'll be happy that I've caused some sort of campaign here. But Red Notice, that's a heartbreaker. Right. I mean, I feel like that gets so close. They have a lot of really good holds there in the middle, and then just after a round of, I would say, winning the majority of the gunfights,
sure.
Suddenly, Hill D, it's on. It's up. Yep. And Red Notice just start hitting everything.
Yep.
That's just the only time they needed to hit everything.
Nash and Drew held such a good position, too. They were stacked on top of each other. Drew was taking a lot of the early fights. Whenever Cool was walking up the stairs, Drew would get a few shots in to not let him have any type of height advantage on the hill. The hill was poking a little bit.
Not one more time. Not again. Don't do it to him.
Oh, it's happening.
12-0?
What does that mean?
Putting him to sleep.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I mean, it checks out.
Someone said that earlier, so either way, he's putting him to bed, and honestly, some of them might welcome it. I'm gonna be honest. some of them might be welcoming it.
Look at this. They are showing out right now, loving this personality. Joker, he's in the zone. He's like, look, I don't want to do that. That's not me, man. I just want to play my game. This guy's loving it. Oh,
honestly,
this is great.
I'm gonna be honest. What 40's doing right now is actually really important. If you're losing. It's good if you're winning too, obviously. Keep spirits up, but like if you're losing and you have a guy on your team that's always doing that, you're more likely to come back.
I don't agree with you at all. Like if
I'm not saying showboating, but I'm saying keeping the energy up, keeping it light.
No, if my teammate's doing that while I'm losing, I'm gonna slap him in the back of the head. Like, I'm sorry.
I know. Okay, if my teammate's, showing our logo to the camera when we're going down 0-2,
like,
that's what I mean. I'm not talking about that specifically. I'm saying if you guys are all in your own heads and just like they don't look like they're having fun right now. Passion?
I mean, it's hard to have fun when you're about to get eliminated from a tournament. It's not about having fun.
It's about being. I think it's about being in the focus. It's about being focused because it keeps you out of your own head because you still need to play the game, right? You need to be focused. You need to know what's going on, but you also need to be in the game.
Sure.
I was always that guy.
You're
that's
that
why I
guy?
never probably
You're
maybe
that
that's no,
like,
not this guy, but I was the guy that would crack the joke even when we're going down and try to keep my team head in the game actively and not in the losing game, right?
I like
in the active game, not the losing game. That's what I'm going.
We're on the same page now.
Obviously, this whole discussion means nothing because they're winning.
True.
But still,
this is what you do when you're winning.
One more time. Thank you. Do it to him. Can we also have a count on Twitter how many times he's done that same move?
Dude, I just want to do it.
Oh, actually, that's a replay, I think.
Wait, that's a replay?
I hope it's a replay because he's doing an identical move that what he just did.
No, that's him doing
not
it
a
again.
replay. I just got word from production.
Like, he's got the baby. Like, he's putting everybody to sleep right now. I mean, this is just a dominant performance. They're killing it. They're absolutely killing it. 40 has been known, I heard this from Blue, to be one of the biggest trash talkers in all of Roco.
Really? I couldn't tell.
He's really loving this right now because it's all coming together. It's exactly what he wants. He's living his dream.
Yeah. This is that setup, especially, honestly, he must have, if he ever played in the B room, he must have loved that. Because you are literally, I mean, how close we are, that's basically how close they are in that room. Almost. It's pretty close.
You just broke the illusion. Don't break the illusion.
Oh, sorry, I stepped off the blocks that see, that's why they had to cut away from us. Because I showed that I'm actually 5'8" and not 6 whatever you are.
What are you talking about? You're 6 foot, bro.
Sorry.
You are 6 foot.
That's what I tell myself when I go to bed, and I hope that I wake up about that tall. So again, now you're exposing me if I didn't just expose the magic of the camera here.
My prayers at
Demolition.
night.
Demolition, Alex. We're going back to Demolition.
Back to the demo.
This. They need to, again, Passion. I think they got to execute hardcore here. I think they really have to kind of make their own moves. But Red Notice coming in as the higher seed, that means this is probably the map they want. So after losing map 1 and 2, which you probably didn't pick, Red Notice definitely sitting pretty, but Passion, I think this is a map where you can get away with that sort of, like, if you have set plays and you know how to zone out the different angles, if you know where to put your smokes, if you know where to put your nades, if you know how to take that high ground if you're attacking A, I think it's winnable even if you're not the preferred team on it.
Well, Breach demo is going to be where magic needs to happen because there is no energy. There is just no faith over on my side for Passion. I'm not seeing enough passion, boys. I need to see it. And that is...
All the passion is on 40. On the other
you
side.
Got that right. He just absorbed all of it. Like, whatever they got over on that side or whatever they had, it is gone. 40 has taken it all. Just a soul stealer. And so we've got the Fixer out of Cool, and he is going to absolutely have to do some amazing things to make something happen for his team here. Dahlia, Kestrel, Trench. That's, you know, all of the predictable choices here. We've got Dallas. Nash-X was playing outstanding in the last match with Dallas. I mean, he was in the perfect locations to hit the snap. He timed his cooldown perfectly. He used it at just the right time to affect the game. He had the biggest influence there at the end, and that really is just going to be huge. Joker right now, he just looks like, I don't know, like 40 keeps touching him, and he's like, hey, bud, come on.
You're on camera,
And then Joker looks up, and he's like, what? Like, she just looks a little lost at the moment. Like, hey, there we are. Oh, no. Okay.
They're just focused on the game now.
We've only got one showboat
They're
on
talking
this team.
strats now. At the very least, he's...
There you go. He's getting the crowd
worked up.
There's only two people. There's only 2 people out there.
And it's Drew's grandparents.
Yeah, it's Drew's grandparents. Get up. Come on, get up. What are you doing?
Well, we'll see if they continue to be hyped up as we go into this. We are dropping out. So now the show button will stop. He's going to be focused, laser focused on the game. Demo on Breach starting on offense. They are. No intel, I want to say, just quick point. No intel gathering, and no Dallas specifically for Passion. But on the defense, I think Dallas may be a little better for catching some of those flankers when you're on attack, and obviously setting people off of angles for those picks. Immediate read. You see that Trench picking up those APSs. Hard pivot into the other side. We'll see if he can make it there in time.
Oh my!
He's coming this way, Nash. Great shot by him.
Down
him, and they might just run this one down after that, especially with the util find to the next one as well.
Okay, I like to see that aggro coming out. They are just running at him. Look at this. They're just going 8 now. 8 mode, full 8 mode coming out, but they're going to get the immediate res off. They got 2 trophies down. Gobble those back up and go in for the rotation in the mid. Class looking around, trying to check his angles. They do have a full kill onto the Fixer, so the 3v4. They're trying to get some 3P off, see if they can find anybody, but there's 4 strong down that lane, and they're basically just going to be running into hellfire at this point. Oh my god, Joker with the perfect shots right through the lane. No, that's going to be a team shot. Yeah, he just got melted by the team.
They're all waiting. It's a brutal I was going to say crossfire, but I don't know if 2 people on the same angle count as a crossfire. I think team shot, at least like you said, is the better way to put it here.
That was a firing
contest.
line. Firing line. I mean,
No contest.
It was tough. That was really tough.
Once they got in, it was really difficult to get in. I mean, once they got in, it was difficult for them to get back in. I think they really had them locked out. Those early picks, early downs, forced them to sit there and revive while they got to set up any post-plant positioning they wanted, and there's really not a lot of ways to reapproach that.
Yeah, they didn't. They let him have too much ground. First of all, it was almost like a free site. Like there was no zoning whatsoever, no pushback at all. Just let him have the entire site. I think 2 or 3 got on it immediately. They didn't fully commit to the ape. They just put down the bomb, backed up, played it smart, and yeah, there's just the fundamentals coming out of the side of a Red Notice right now, and they are playing exceptional. They are on fire, and remember, this match is for a guaranteed top 3 finish in this tournament, which is for the money. So this is the first money match that we are having. Well, I guess winners finals is, but anyways, yeah, they're going for the money right now, and it is all on the line. The tournament life for Passion is right now. He is going to get a big pick, 40. It's picked up and immediately going to put some barb down and go for the plant once more.
See if they have anything to stop from doing this one. I see explosions, I see the screen shaking, but not enough to take down the Trench, who does go down but will stay, at least in this astral realm for another moment while they go for that pickup here. But Bull and Nash roll into each other. Nash ends up on the better end of it, trying to get rushed by both of them, and just not enough damage to live through it. They all flooded so smart. Well timed by them. That's how you have to take that. But Drew's watching the angle. Drew's not going to miss it. It doesn't matter how late it is. He is holding this one down, watching this bomb from so far away, well planted in a really good spot. And if they try to push him, Joker's right there, so they have a crossfire on the aggression, they have a line of fire on the bomb. This is going to be a tough one. They have to get aggressive now.
And that's exactly what they're doing. They did not hesitate. They're running right to him, and they get the team fire in, and they've got a maybe. Oh, they got it.
Wait.
They got it. Where's the hell?
Wait.
What the hell? Let's go. The barb does it.
Oh,
Red Notice are hype. They're so hype. The energy on that side of the stage is electric. Look at that. Oh, the barb did it in. Oh, it's just those tiny little decisions.
Yeah, when you put that barb down earlier, I'm like, oh, that's kind of a cool idea.
Yeah, good
Plant
idea.
the barb. I mean, they'll be able to deal with it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool. Nope. Absolutely not. It wins them the round.
Big brain.
And again, that's a hit in the morale. I saw Red Notice stand up when he died to that.
Oh,
so that's another kick to the morale for them. Passion need to, again, just kind of get that energy back. I'm looking at them. They don't seem as active, saying things to really work off of each other. Where they're making some calls, but no one's here to help Bull. There he goes. They got the bounce nade from the teammate to get the down for them, but Drew's just going to crawl out, get picked up. They're going to stop Cool from pushing, and everything is looking in Red Notice's favor for this round.
Yep, Nash has got the cover. We got the full kill 3v4, and looks like we might be just going. Oh, is he looking for the flank or is he looking for the rotation?
He's faking you out, or watching.
He is faking everyone. Okay, there we go. Okay,
Yeah,
full rotation.
We have X-ray.
Whoa, okay, hey, we got the fake.
We have X-ray. We don't even know where he's going. It's crazy.
We have no idea what is going on. And neither does Key. Key's going to get taken down.
Great catch.
The double back, no one expects it. Class is the only one there, and he is going to be having to take on this wave of Red Notice members. Barbed wire is
Not
down.
this time.
Yeah, I will not fall for this. It's not happening, Barb. You ain't doing it to me this. Oh, Class. Class is going to be, he's going to be SOL.
Wow.
That's another one. Put it down. This might go 8-0 because the energy that I'm seeing out of Red Notice, I mean, that is what can only be described as LAN energy. That is LAN energy.
Yeah, you really can't replicate that online. You can have someone be energetic, but you
think
cannot
40 was doing that like 30 times, like rocking the baby?
To his webcam. He was in his Zoom class. His teacher was like, please stop. Turn your cam off. And he's just like, no, man.
You're embarrassing me.
But
his
just practice from here.
The hallway just shaking their heads.
Clearly it all paid off. It all paid off here because, again, they are in a money match. Winner of this will be guaranteed at least 1,000 is split between the roster, so definitely good to be. This is the time to be feeling yourself, especially after. Let me check my watch here. We're almost coming up on 11, so
please don't remind me. Stop. You know what? This is a good time.
They've been here for a while.
Thank you.
That's all I'm going to say. They've been here for a while. I don't even have a watch. What am I saying? I don't even have a watch. I can't check the time.
You are lying to the viewers right now, but that is fine. I want to go into a listen in with Red Notice because I want to hear all of that because I know there is some amazing things being said over on that side. Let's hear what Red Notice have got to say. They are up 3-0, and they are about to take this match.
Rising.
Yo, he's on site.
Pushing through smoke, pushing through
site.
smoke.
Top right.
Rising
Let me
good.
go. You're goated. You're goated.
Fixtures up
Top
top.
on site.
You got
Yo,
flank,
flank.
You could push this kid in front of us.
You probably,
Where is he?
yeah, I just heard him mantle. I don't know what he mantled. He's up top, he's still up top, still up top.
Bro,
There's a trip mine on the door. We said push it. He doesn't-
Bro! Oh my god.
Dallas has bomb behind you guys. There's a
He
trip mine
pushed
on the door.
him.
Don't
He's
go
flanking.
through the door.
He's
There's a trip
padded.
mine on the door. We just called to push the kid front, and I'm the only one who went. Why did we call it?
Get me out of this fucking game. Dude, like, why are you just running in there alone? Literally, look at your radar. There is no one near you to fucking push that room.
Calmed it,
There is
bro.
not a single person in sight to help you.
Why are we saying it if we're not gonna do it?
It doesn't matter if someone said it. You still gotta look at your radar and notice that you're alone. No one can be there to help you. Just fucking sit.
Bro, the fact that they didn't even look at their flank, like they were both looking at you when I literally just mollied them.
I thought. Yo. We're gonna go B. Now go A. Yeah.
Okay. I'll late snap.
They should have ate me that round.
You're good.
Shit on Kenny, pulled him, and then they jumped in late.
No. Come in.
What? We're going A?
Oh, y'all said 3
Yeah,
then
we
I
said
go away.
B.
Hey, no, oh.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Y'all want to just do default or?
Yeah,
Alright.
Is he here? Is he up there?
I don't know.
he's
Snap
not.
now.
Snap.
That's the closest. I'm gonna pick up flank.
I hear one mid.
Two of them.
You
in
in
the middle?
I thought I did.
Dolly trench, guys. Dolly trench.
Slow him down.
One's up top right here. Bull.
They're probably gonna watch flank because I flanked last round.
One main door. Main door.
Can you smoke? And I fake the plant?
I can't because he has trophies.
Can't we smoke the front? Like,
Yeah, I can just smoke
We
the
have
front
an
of the
extra
bomb
trophy?
site
Yeah.
like that.
and then fake flank.
57 on the canny.
Yep.
They take. That's Kestro. Once you get that bomb, then I'm flanking.
Yo, they could. Hold on.
Remember, left side of the box.
Nading.
Make sure he doesn't.
Push up top, he pushed up top, I can't.
I'm dead.
I have a molly.
Yeah, no,
it's
just
fine.
play back.
Play back.
Everyone get back.
Knocked one up top.
Nice.
That's Kenny,
I
that's
can't
Dolly.
Dally res. I can't. Yeah, I can't fucking molly that. They got res. They use their Dally res for that. Can we hold angles? I have bomb. I have eyes on
Yo,
bomb.
I
Do we?
think
They have,
I think
they have
he's
trophies or no? They have trophies or no?
I'm pretty sure they
Yeah, they do.
Might push.
It's alright, we have fixer ult still. No,
Yeah,
Nash
use your
up top.
Be ready to use your fixer ult,
Yeah.
Drew.
Nash up top.
No, Drew and Nash should switch.
It's too late.
I have molly though.
I can run over.
Hook in. He fixer ults it. I have to molly it. No, there's two to the left.
I died
to
to
the
the
left.
fixer. Nobody's on bomb yet though.
They're about to get on bomb now.
Fix just hopped on bomb.
No!
Good try.
Bro, no, right there.
Let's go. Got this.
When Drew, you swapped because 40 said me and you should swap, but like we didn't agree to it. Like you swapped, you came to my side, and then we just gave up the left. You know what I mean?
No,
I
knew the fixer ult.
They smoked you, so I switched.
I
popped my ult.
No, I understand.
Listen, guys. Yo, guys.
Yeah, I should have
Guys,
just called
we're
that.
4-1 on offense. We're good right now.
Yeah, we're chill.
We could try to bench blue for the
You wanna
guy
go
who's
for the
playing.
blue?
Yeah.
Look, when we get there,
Bomb.
Me and Nash
bomb.
mid.
Me and Drew middle. I'm gonna go into blue. When y'all gonna get B for free. Just worry about long and plant in the open.
Yes.
Not get needed.
I mean, I have trophies, so.
Oh yeah, well just make sure you can plant it so we can see it from the back zone.
Well, if you get, I don't know if you get it.
Watch over me, Drew. I'm gonna push blue. Watch over me in my half wall.
Oh, here goes my C4.
He's weak. Hella one. He's hella one.
Oh
He
shit.
pushed me. I was
He's just
pushing him.
riding in
Yeah.
fucking blue, bro.
We showed that way too hard.
Yeah,
You two showed B.
I know. We can't, if we're doing that, we can't show it at all. He popped his ult.
Popped his ult.
That's
my fault. No, that's my fault.
Both of you showed.
Yeah.
Can't
There's
show.
no way for us to get there faster, though. That's the problem.
No, that's
Yeah,
my
but
fault.
you can't show it. They're already set up for that.
Yo, let's show it again and then go A.
Yep. You want to just do like a default A?
Yeah.
Alright, bet.
No. We did it. We showed the same thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, same. Yeah, do the 2-2 drop and then we just do default A. Get the. Alright, you got the bomb.
You guys push. And we'll let them.
Yeah.
I don't know what it.
So you want me to aggro up and then?
Yeah. We're just gonna go.
That was bad timing. Bad timing. I thought they were just going to ride that wave, and they absolutely got shut down. I mean, there were some big plays being made from Passion. They still got a little left.
Yeah, I still think that we heard a little bit of the Passion comms before we jumped to the Red Notice comms. I think that was a big stark thing we can talk about there, because even though Red Notice lost the last 2 rounds, on the first round that we got to watch, they were very active. They were constantly making plans. They were saying, like, watching your flank, we're going this way. Hey, pull back, watch with me. They're making those covers. When we listened to the Passion comms, it was, bro, you gotta watch your radar. Man, you don't make that play if you're not watching your radar.
Dude.
Like, that's all we heard. And I get that was after the round, but that's when you talk about what went wrong so you can fix it, and just telling someone they were looking at the wrong, like, look at your screen. I really don't think that's productive, and it's never going to help you.
Hey, man.
That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the energy, right?
Hey, man.
One person helping the team stay in the game, stay focused, not how we can win instead of why we're losing. It's got to help you. It's going to help you. And they're just lacking it right now, even though they won the last 2 rounds.
I know what you're preaching right now, but I don't think it actually was a detriment, because they came back 2 rounds and won them back-to-back. But hey, look at this.
Bro, we know they fixed it right
Good kills
after.
being landed, Drew. Okay, putting them all up and going to be able to defend that bomb plant with the Fixer ult. There we go, 5-2, and they are only after this switch, they are only 3 rounds away from making this happen. And yeah. So I'm not even going to go to a listen in, because I think I just jinxed them at this point. Like, as soon as I go in, I'm like,
if you have money on Passion, we'll go to a listen in.
No, seriously. Like, every time I build up one of these players, I think it was Drew. I talked about Drew twice, and he was the first pick in the next round every single time. And they just happened in that as well. They go 2 rounds down as soon as I go into a listen in. I'm not doing it. I'm just not. I'm not fooled again. Let's take a look at these picks. We got Dahlia, obviously, Trench, Kestrel, Fixer, easy peasy. Yeah, it's the same old. Nashix, obviously, on the Dallas, been playing fine on it. They just need to, on the other side, we got to see a lot more passion. We need to see that kind of passion on Passion. That 40 has just got it all, man. He is just okay. All right, he's dancing now. I mean, he was literally doing everything but dancing, and now he might be singing. We won't know, because I'm not going into a listen-in, but he might be singing right now.
And you know what? Again, for all the people who want to dub over his footage, anyone who wants to clip it and start dubbing it, pick your favorite song, and then don't put it on Twitch, because you might get copyright claimed.
Yeah, don't get DMCA'd.
No, don't do that.
Don't be blue.
Put it somewhere else. Yeah, don't be blue. I forgot about that. He's still on that secondary account. We'll figure that out one day, and Passion maybe we'll figure out how they want to attack this one day here, and that day might be today, as they're looking to take A, but they got to push that barbed wire. I mean, maybe they can punch it from the ground, but 40 has built a fortress of solitude up top here on A, with maybe not completely solitude. He's got Drew to help him out, but no one's going to be pushing that anyway until they bust that down. It looks like Cool and Key are now just getting in. They've already given that up, and they've bought the time that they needed. And they've got another nade with the APS, and there's not a lot of utility in the first round of the half, so everything that gets eaten by an APS is so much value.
Barb everywhere. Like, there's just a lot to get around here. Finally, the bomb is going to go down, and now the action commences. Key gets dinked twice by Joker. Nashix trying to make a play here. We've got 3 strong shooting down onto site. Class is going to be put down, but he knows the cover is right behind that box. He's going to wait for his teammates to try to make a push here. They cannot go in for this disarm. It's already halfway. They've got to make a push here. They've got to get some downs, or this is not going to go into their favor. Finally, we do see a little bit of a push up. They're trying to get the bait and switch off, and it does. It works out fine. Key is there. And whoa, okay, the dink from Nash, perfect timing for that snap. Gets another one out, gets the intel, and now it is a 2v1. Rez comes out immediately though, 2v2. And the full kill, the shots, but it's not gonna happen. They bought so much time, good Rez, and yeah, that was just a great execution for the attack.
I'm assuming Anvil banned for this one, and I think teams are maybe getting used to how safe having an Anvil up top makes you. And losing that high ground, I mean, obviously it's just losing them at the site. You know, whatever team takes that and holds it, it will win you that site, especially once you get that bomb down. So they have to let cooling key up because they do burn through the resources that 40 committed up there. Once they take that, bomb goes down. Post plant is so easy. You stay far away, you shoot it. Everyone's got pistols. You're not going to lose that. You're not really going to win that fight. It's kind of dead even. They just have more guns trained in that one position. It's really hard to push into. So I want to see how they adapt up top, how they try to hold it. But this round's going to be tough. You got pistols into rifles for sure here. You can see that Deadeye locked in from far back by Cool, trying to fight Drew, but Drew wants to fight it. Pistol in hand and scares off Ghoul. I mean, I guess that's some level of respect on his name.
Yeah, bought a little bit of real estate there, pushing him back off of the line of sight with some very good shots. Still watching that mid flank. Want to be just trying to get some intel as much as possible right now. They can pretty much
same push
guess right now that there's going to be 4 strong, the 4 stack on the A site. 40 just sitting all the way back there, 3 strong on this side. And the crossfire comes in, a little bit of a crossfire from up top. 3 strong up there. Key opens this one up with the first pick. 40 answers back, and the bomb is going to be down on the site. Here we go. We've got both Rezes in, 4 on 4 again. The trophy gobbles that one up. The bomb is down, so now the pressure has switched. We are going to see some crucial picks coming out. They have got to get aggressive here on the side of the defense. They have got to make something happen. And now they have got no time. They are going to wait for their health to get back. Oh, never mind. There's some pressure being put in here. Joker's going to grab the first pick. There's a little bit of a trade happening, though, from Class. Nashix able to get 140, jumps on in, but that
shot.
He immediately gets put down. Key all over the feed. Last player up. Putting down some excellent shots right now. Cool is going to take him out, and there we go. They end that one off. And I'm going to put a little bit of evil into the universe right now.
Okay.
What if 40 just got done dancing, singing, and showboating the way he was, and Passion comes back in this map, wins it, and then the next 2 maps after that to win the match?
You've definitely put a level of evil out there in this universe.
I don't think anyone's happy with me right now.
At least, well, no one in production. They've been here for a long time. I've been here only a little bit less long than they have, but it would definitely be ironic.
Oh, it might happen. That's all I'm saying. I mean, there's definitely a possibility. So here we go. 40. I feel bad for you, my friend, if that is something that occurs. Yeah, it's like you put pressure on yourself at that point, right? Like after you do all that dancing and singing, you got to win at that point. Drew gonna open it up, saving his teammate a lot of embarrassment, and they're just going to possibly ape it. No, not aping.
I don't think it's worth it.
Gonna play it smart. Yeah, and Bull's taking down to half, and Class as well. The Rez coming out. A lot of time, though, is being wasted.
True.
The rotation could come out. Yeah, dude. Yeah, he's good. He's the real deal.
The way that I love this adaptation. By the way, the fact that they're just like, listen, losing A makes us lose the map. If we lose this high ground in A, we lose. Go. Just go. Just take it. Just take it. 2 people there. Put all the utility there. Just take it. And that's what they did. And Drew killed 2. And now they're kind of floundering on Passion, or going to have to flounder to figure out what to do. They know that since it's only 2 players left, they can pivot 1 away. Joker can leave and watch B, because if they go that way, if they're walking into it, if they think they can still go this way, even though Joker's out, it's still a number advantage over here. And now the bomb's in the open. Class finds one, but can't find the next as Nash get revived, get them that cash, and a flawless round, a real clean one from Red Notice. Good recovery after how the previous went.
It's just the opposite of whatever I say at this point. Whatever I'm hyping up, that's not going to happen. Just period. Like I
wake up
have
in the morning.
control.
I will not win $1 million today.
You won't.
Absolutely not.
You absolutely will not. I'm wishing it for you. Other way. Go backwards way. But here we go. 2 more rounds to go to close this one out. Nashix with 13 elims. Drew, good lord, 11 and 12. Insanity. He's just been putting up great numbers. And over on the other side, there's still a little bit of life. They still have some opportunity at this point. They just got to make it happen. And it seems like this is it. This is just the play for A every single round at this point. They're going to be stacking up high. 40 going to try to get this angle off. Does not see Bull. Going to just be hanging out. And there we go. They're going to be checking the rotation, possibly. There's no fakes coming in. There's nothing happening. They're still just hanging around, watching their own flanks, and just, there's a party down there.
And Drew is going to just win this game. Like, honestly, I mean, their play is winning the game from what I've seen so far, but Drew is so aggressive. Drew is winning every gunfight he takes up top. And now, hey, speaking of that, 40's there to help him this time. So Cool trying to push Gets mode down, forced to disengage. Bomb down now, that's 2 downs. They have 4 up. They could just run this one in. It's only the Dahlia still standing. Key fairly low, but it's traded a little bit too quickly over there now. It could be a 2-on-2. They get the res on the trench with the Dahlia, but they are all just down. No one's out. And because no one able to really collapse, no one able to run out, now they might be operating on a number advantage. Just because 40 can't really push this. He cannot run in. If one person had a nade right now, this game is over, and it looks like there's the nade coming in right now. Only class left standing, and finally the just wearing down of resources. It all ends up falling away. 7-4, 1 round away from a 3-0 on Passion. Red Notice playing up to their seed.
Buying time. I mean, there's just so much time being bought by Drew. Him just getting downs and downs and downs. The res is coming out, but like you said, resources are just whittled away, and Passion are put into a corner. Now, this is their tournament life on the line. 1 more round, and they are out. See you later. The Red Notice squad has stolen all of their passion. We see it, all of that energy. 40 is looking to end this one out, and honestly, after all of that, I hope he does, because that would be super, super rough going home knowing that you had that kind of comeback after you were just putting on that kind of show. But I love the personality out of him. 40 has already... Oh my god! You gotta check the corner,
on
bud!
The last round, potentially, of the entire set. You can't do that one, man. You can't sit there. The bomb's in the open. Can they rotate over in time? Drew gets another, and they're holding there. The bomb is in no man's land. What are Passion gonna do?
Only one thing they can do. They need to push on through, and they need to believe. This is it. They've got to make this push. They got to win their fights.
This isn't an anime, Alex. They can't just lean back on the power of friendship and everything's going to be okay.
Why not?
They need a strategy here, and getting the bomb down while we're yelling at each other about that, probably a pretty good one. It's a 3-on-3. They got an answer back in one way, and this timer could be their life ticking away if they can't win this first fight here. Cool holding close. Look at this angle by Drew. He's pinned. He has nowhere to go, but he pushes in instead and doesn't go down. Drew has to win this fight because Cool picked up 3 players down there, and it does work out. And they do as much mental damage right now as you can. Do as much as you can. Shoot the bodies.
Damage.
As much as you can. It's their only chance.
He just punched his body. It's happening. That was it. That's the start of it right there. They just lost full after that. They're like, wait a minute. How did that happen? They switched it up, first of all. They finally went B site. They got aggressive. They gained some real estate right off the rip. That's exactly what we should have been seeing all along. And finally, they understand they just need to ape them. Get up in there, get crazy, and start landing some good shots and winning your fights.
But also check your corners.
And definitely check your corners. What the heck? I mean, that was just, that's just... You don't see that from the best players. I mean, obviously you do, but you really shouldn't.
This ought to slow him down.
Here we go, Passion. Here we go.
That was just blared in our ears from production, so I'm glad you got to relay that to everyone else.
We've got cheerleaders in our ears right now. We want to see Passion take this one. The comeback is real.
For now, they have only 3 rounds to go to keep their chances alive, but they only give up 1. And they were talking about how they think attacking is difficult. From what I heard from their comms, they said, we got 4-1, we're good. So clearly I think it's Drew. Can he down first? Drew finds him. I don't think they'll be able to clean that one up. He was the Dahlia res, so that resource is gone, but they've at least stopped that, and this bomb plant will go down. And you can see as they catch Bull on the way out and Bull's down. That's a number disadvantage,
Full
but
kill.
the post-plant positioning can be so strong, though. I think the way you win it, you clear him out of up top, and then you flood in from the side. Exactly what Passion did against them. Can they make the same thing happen with Cool in such a good position?
Cool is ready to take this one on. He knows exactly where Drew's going to be coming from. They need to have the perfect timing. Class going to get the full kill onto 40. It is a 3-on-3 right now. We've got the Terminator mode from Drew. He's going to land both headshots on the Cool. That's going to be massive. He lands the next few shots, going to help his teammate to secure that one. And now it's the Dallas versus Kestrel. Class, he's trying to stay alive right now, and Class wins it. Class, he had like 2 HP.
Stim shot.
He clutched it up. He clutched
Stim shot.
it. Oh my God. God, Kestrel in the 1v1. That is so difficult. Kestrel is a warrior, man. That is a tough rogue to take down. And we are hearing even more chants coming from this building right now. Passion, they have got a crowd behind them, and you can tell it in that man's eyes right there. He is hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, Class, after that one, got to be feeling good. That's a motivator. That's something that'll flip you back into the game, and this is the good time to do it with your life literally on the line, your tournament life. That is here. They're going to do the same thing this time, though. I think they're kind of getting the read on this. They're putting 2 people up top, but a pivot straight through mid. They're rotating away, and it seems like someone might have spotted that. There's the Dallas reveal. They see the player running. They see that it's the trench, so he probably has the bomb. Everyone is running away, but I don't know if they'll beat them there. They're not going to make it in time necessarily with the smoke in the way. They might have to pop the thermals just to deny the plant.
Here we go. A lot on the line right now. This is for the money. Top 3
no plan
at this tournament. The real estate is still being contested, though. I do like that. Got the smoke out. Nash is putting some good shots down in, and they're going to be stacked on that corner. Nash is going to go in low, and then his teammate right behind him to go in high. Bull is 2 centimeters of health right now, and he goes in right the wrong time.
It was in front of you, Nash.
Oh my God, that is not what you want to see. Cool is going to get a pick up for himself. Class with the drones. Joker out, 2 full kills, 2v4. And now 37 seconds remaining. Bomb is down. This is going to be almost impossible. Drew's like, forget about it. I'm the best in the game. Let's go. He is trying to make a play happen here. Cool shuts it down. 1v4. Not today. We have not seen one, and I can't imagine this would be it.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to go for it, I'm sure, because money really not mattering at this point. Most people are pretty bought up. He might at least try to get some more picks to pad those stats near the end of this, but they're not going to move.
Yep.
This is for money.
Yep.
This is for a fairly good amount, at least guaranteed money at this point.
Yeah.
You're not going to go anywhere. If anything, just, I guess, catch them if they're running away to protect their KDs, but
man,
it's all coming down to one final round.
There's a lot of people mad at me right now. I'm telling you right now, I just put that energy out. We're going into the final round of this game right now. We could possibly see a comeback of epic proportions. Passion. Can they do this? Let's go into a listen in and hear what Passion's got to say.
I feel like we should be in here. I feel like they'll think that we're trying to trick them with an A.
All right, yeah.
Show as B as you can possibly show.
Are we doing this fast, right?
Fast.
Yep.
Alright, if they do aggro, it's only 2 people. 2 committed to A near. So if they aggro this, it's max 2 people.
They might flank this round. This is the last round they haven't flanked yet.
I think he's flanking. Like 100% without a doubt.
Smoked.
Going.
I heard one blue conductor.
Landing.
I got Hi-Rez. Smoke you out. I have one more smoke. One more smoke.
Should I get plant?
I have one more smoke, Kenny. I'm gonna save it for when you plant.
Did you ult?
Let's lock this down.
No, he didn't ult.
Trenches, head glitch, head glitch. Alright, I'm smoking you out.
Fixer ulted, I can't leave. Fixer ulted.
No, full flank.
Flank.
You guys need it. Oh my god.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Full flank, I knew it.
Game, bro.
Full flank. Nice. One still flank, on site.
Now you have 1 HP.
Oh.
You need
Let me get the defuse. I need it. Let me have the most defuse and defense of the game.
Fucking go.
Come on!
Well, you heard it right there. That was it. They unleash all of that for that final round, and they were able to clutch it up. The Superman 40 feeling good right there. Just saved himself a lot of embarrassment with that clutch up. Man, that was great.
Yeah, what a game. I mean, I go after the first couple maps, I'm like, all right, I mean, there's some moments here, but that last map, definitely down to the wire, what we asked for the last match of the day. Last map of the day is they're taking scoreboard pictures, probably for Blue's stat machine. Someone going to send that to him, put it right in the stat grinder.
There you go. Oh, man, they are feeling good. They are going to shake the hands, get the GGs. Never mind, where's the GGs? No GGs? No GGs, BGs.
BGs only.
BGs only.
Passion. I'm sure they'll talk about it in the hotel later if they're all up and hanging out. But Red Notice shouldn't be up and hanging out because they got to get ready for tomorrow.
Yes, sir. That is huge. That cannot be understated how important sleep is. Make sure that y'all get it out there because it is going to be a big day tomorrow. A lot on the line. Red Notice are going to go into the Elimination Finals, and they are going to play for some even bigger money, $7,000 for first. God, what an ending to the night. That was our first LAN day one. Oh, man, look at that. Just that must feel good. Drew's got a big old smile on his face. Fantastic work, boys. 8-7. Couldn't get closer than that. That first map, though, that was just too easy. But that game 2 and game 3, oh my God.
Yeah, wish we could have gone to Vice. Not for time reasons, just because I like Vice. I didn't get to cast it earlier. Fawn and Blue got that luxury.
Right?
Maybe I'll have a chance tomorrow.
Oh, well.
Hard to say when these teams go back. Clearly, one of them was randomly picked. One of them, they don't hate it. They're not willing to veto it. We might be able to see it later. That and some favelas, which we've also haven't seen yet. So a lot of maps still up in the air.
Like,
got a couple games left to do it. Final chapter into them. I mean, I'm. What are you thinking about how that game's going to turn out between these two?
It was an incredible day. I just have so much love for Roco Company right now. It was a beautiful, beautiful amount of matches, and that's going to do it for us here in the caster booth. Let's throw it to the desk for the night. See you guys.
The last throwback of the night. Wow, what an intense game. We are going to be seeing some great games tomorrow. You guys excited? How did you feel about that last game?
Man, that game right there, it came down to the wire. Both of those games, the King of the Hill extremely close, and then you got the Demolition, the first 7-7 that we get to see on broadcast for the day. What a better way to end off the night than honestly having a game that felt like it could go either way. The way that this squad in Passion was able to come back and really make that a whole game was absolutely incredible. It just came down to those big flanks at the very end of that 7-7, and hey, they ended up clutching up.
Long day.
Long day
for us and the players as well. You could see it. You know, there was times where these players got pretty tired and they started to. It looked like they were just trying to get it over with, and then all of a sudden, it was like you hit that point where you're so tired that you're no longer tired, and you get that burst of energy. And unfortunately, Red Notice got it a lot better than Passion did, and I think that's really what happened. But Passion tried to hang in there. 7-7, they took it for game number 3 on Breach, which is a map that is interesting for a 7-7 because you can go either bomb site. You can do a lot of things with your compositions, and it came down to the wire right there. But the energy and the composure it was there for Red Notice when it needed to be in the end. So that's really what happened. There's a lot more things we could say to break that down, but yeah. At the end of the day, Red Notice, well.
Can we talk about the barbed wire kill, though? Like, barbed wire kills?
Can we talk about how they look at a trip mine? It takes up 75% of their screen, and then they walk into it, and the first thing they say is,
I didn't see it, bro.
I didn't see it, bro.
Yeah, things could definitely go awry for sure. There was a lot of very interesting things that happened on that map specifically. Honestly, this entire day has been filled with surprises. It's been absolutely incredible to watch it, man. And honestly, I'm just super happy for Red Notice. You know, you got Drew, he's got his grandparents in the crowd, and guess what? They're going to be coming back tomorrow now, because guess what? Your grandkid made it to day 2.
Yeah. Man, lots of exciting matches today. I mean, I can't even walk in the room with the stage. I walked in there one time, and there's people like, yo, what's my stats? What's my stats? Like, yo, leave me alone. So I'm never going back in there.
Oh, man. All right, I think we're going to pull up the bracket right now. Give that a quick look. What do you think, Rome?
Man, what a run, man. What a run. You're looking at Public Hamsters, you know, they've only lost one map the entire day. The entire day so far in this day one, and that is incredible. You know, I had a little bit of a bold prediction with the players. I did say that Public Hamsters, I had them not dropping any maps this entire tournament. And yes, that is a bold prediction. It almost came true. They went 8-7, ended up losing the 8-7, unfortunately. But, you know, hey, they're still going to be only dropping one map the entire day. So props to them, because they look super prime for whoever comes out of that losers finals tomorrow.
Yeah, I like the way the bracket shook down. I mean, basically we all said as a consensus, you know, Red Notice, Public Hamsters, they're probably going to be the top two teams.
Yeah.
That third team's kind of a wild card. Who's really going to make it through this bracket and kind of find those victories that are going to be surprising? Happen to be Final Chapter. You know, I wish them the best of luck tomorrow. If they upset once again the same team twice in a row, that'd be something to really
and the fact that Final Chapter 3-0'd them in their last meeting. Like, if I'm the side of Red Notice, I'm coming back with a vengeance tomorrow. I'm VOD reviewing that match from earlier. I'm understanding how they want to play each map. I'm probably going to pick a map that we feel like we can counter them on now. We might see some rogue bans switch up, some rogue picks switch up. Who knows if they'll be ready for P-Story Sigrid tomorrow. But, like, anytime that P-Story pulls that one out, you know he's feeling himself, man. So I'm excited to see that matchup. That might be probably the closest matchup that we're going to be seeing this entire week.
Listen, to all the players that are still in this tournament, if you want a VOD review, you want to look at any stats, I'm going to sleep. Do not knock on my door. Rome, don't tell them what room we're in, because I'm going to sleep. That's all I got. I'm not helping you.
Oh, man. Well, that's going to be it for us tonight, but don't worry, we have got more action to come starting tomorrow. Be sure to tune in for our Battle Zone exhibition, the Hi-Rez Presents broadcast, and of course, the final two matches of the Rogue Company Invitational, right here on twitch.tv/Rogue Company. As today comes to an end, we want to thank you on behalf of all our partners and sponsors, as well as the team behind the scenes and those working remotely. Thank you for tuning in to the Rogue Company Invitational. For Kresnik, Fawn, Pretty Hair, and of course, Roman Blue, I've been your host, and we'll be back tomorrow for more coverage. We leave you with the sights and sounds of the Rogue Company Invitational, Day 1.